MBKFA Flounder Pound, Flounder Pounder, whatever you want to call it. Out here, western Mississippi, fishing some dock pole. Did pretty good on them earlier in the year. Starting off with that unfair smack tail, throwing it around each one of these poles like I did before. Just hopping along, seeing if there's any flounder hanging out. Ah, that doesn't seem like a flounder. It's a little rat red. That's not what we're looking for. Same little seawall right there, just kind of backed off of it just a touch, gave it a few minutes to rest, and now we're hopping along the same area, so we call it that little red. There's a hookup. That's a little flat boy. Not very big at all, but he does put us on the board. That's our first of 3 fish. First one, a little over 10 inches. Okay, same strategy. Working more of these little poles here. Got all day to do it. Got a lot of poles, got all day. Alright, we got number 2. That's another whopper. Although this one might be Mississippi legal. Okay, because he's Mississippi legal, we're going to keep this dude. Got some folks back at home that love flounder, including myself. Ended up making a bait change, started throwing that Southern Salt Hoodwink, and I've had a couple nibbles on it thus far, but haven't really turned anything into a fish. I'm not sure if they're a croaker or what, but I've used it in the past, but I've rubbed Procure all over this thing, and it's getting nibbles. Hit it too. Got him. And that fish hit it the first time, and I threw back out in the same spot, hopped it along, let it sit, and he hit it the second time, and I got him. And that dude is almost 18 inches. That's a good one. You know, and I do declare, once you get a good fish like that, you got to keep using that same bait. As much as I like that smack tail, I'm sticking with a hoodwink. It's treating me right. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That was a decent one too. It was probably at least 15 inches, 15 or 16. Another decent one. Looks like about a 15 or 16 incher. Let's go and see what it measures. So our little 3 fish bags filling out pretty good. We got our limit early. Now we're just upgrading.
Okay, only unfair.
Okay, stick it on the board and see what it goes. And that's going to be almost 14 inches. I overshot it just a touch. I was on the phone here, so I pulled the fishing audio down. But so far, the pattern for the day, it doesn't matter if it's that unfair smacktail or that Southern Salt Hoodwink. You throw it under those dock poles and you just kind of hop it a little bit and then let the current drag your kayak back and it'll drag that bait out. And when it drags it, the fish are hitting it and they're kind of holding on to the tail of it. And if you set the hook too fast, you'll pull it out of their mouth. So you got to give it just a few seconds and let them get it good and then set the hook. And I've lost quite a few fish. I didn't show all of them because it's not very exciting to see me miss fish over and over again. So it's I've been fishing for quite a few hours and it's almost noon now. And we're about to get a bite right here.
Please be a flounder. Please be a flounder. Yes, that's a flounder. Please stay on. Please stay on. Oh my gosh, I got it. Yes.
And that hook popped out just as he was going to the net.
Okay, got it.
16.5 inch flounder, and that'll help out our 3 fish limit for sure. Boom, we got another one. Doesn't look like it's going to help us in the tournament, but it'll fill a dinner plate. Okay, that's about as much fun as we want to have in one day. Ended up 3rd in this tournament, so I made a few nickels. It was a pretty good day. I really thought going into it I would have caught some bigger flounder, but you know, that's just the way it is sometimes. It was a pretty stout east wind. It seemed like a lot of people struggled, except the guy in first. He kicked our butts. But I'm happy where I finished, and great spot. Good fishing. Life's good. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Please like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already.